proudly making in India for the world. That is what Accurate is doing for last 60 years. We are having with us Vikram Salunke, who is not just an industrialist but also a social entrepreneur from Pune, Maharashtra. Sir, welcome to Machine Maker.
Thank you.
Imtex is going to happen in next couple of days, and Accurate is going to celebrate 60 years, and it is going to be a big year for Accurate. So how you are looking at Imtex?
So this is a huge milestone for us. I believe we have been part of Imtex ever since it was started initially in Mumbai. Godrej campus was the first Imtex where it was held, and as Imtex has grown, so has Accurate with its offering in last 60 years. And this particular year we are celebrating, our association with our customers for these 6 decades, which has been very rewarding on both sides, and the organization has evolved with the needs of the customers. So the company that was founded with making just plug gauges is today offering more than 50 different products in the metrology space, and is a leading player both for the products and services in our country. So
Accurate also makes a big difference. We can say that it is only one Indian multinational who are manufacturing CMM in India.
I will still not call us a multinational, but definitely we are a leading player in India with the aspirations to grow beyond Indian boundaries. Metrology is a very challenging field, and you need to build a trust with your customers, which does not happen overnight. So with the continued development, with various opportunities that were given to us by our customers, we have created this foundation of the trust between us. And with that, today we are supplying equipments in more than 35 countries across the globe. It was very interesting. I was just going through the earlier balance sheets and reports made by my father. So right from 1963, we have been going through the records, and it's very interesting that the company started speaking about exports in early 70s.
Okay.
In fact, the 73, the company was exporting on one side to Japan, then to Prague, to Sao Paulo, to New York, some of the places that we are yet to reach again with our new products offering. But that has been the potential, and that is the journey ahead that we intend to do. Fortunately, with this China Plus One policy, we are seeing that it's not just export is a priority, but also to address the needs of the multinational customers which are coming to India is also equally important challenge and a priority for us. So typically what happens is that when these companies come from their home country to India, they bring in all their supply chain together with them, and especially in the area of metrology, in the area of quality, they prefer that whatever are their established partners, they go with them to the new country. And so it's a big opportunity and a big challenge for us to convince these companies that there is a good alternative available in India, which can offer very good technically comparable products with a better service support and after sales service. And also one of the main initiatives that we are taking as a part of 60 years is not just products, not just services, but also knowledge dissemination. And in India we have specific challenges where the metrology person or the operator or CMM operator is required to supported by adequate skills for doing his job, and it's quite a demanding job, because at the end he is validating the production of the entire factory, and for such a person to do this confidently and effectively, we are ensuring that his skills are certified. So as a part of our 60th year, we have introducing a foundation, a trust company, which is Accurate Center for Quality Excellence, and through this trust company we are ensuring skills certification for not just industry practitioners, but also going back to the universities and the institutes, starting from there, covering the entire spectrum of the engineering faculty.
With 60 years of legacy of Accurate, you are also completing almost 35 years in the industry. And there is a big shift in technology over all these years. And there is an aspiration of an Indian manufacturer. Now also there are a lot of MSMEs in India who need a lot of support when it comes to getting their products exported. As you told, that there are a lot of opportunities for Indian. But what do you think the kind of role Accurate played over these years, bringing or satisfying the aspirations of the Indian manufacturing community?
Well, first of all, any competitive manufacturing base is not just based on one or two factors. People came to India or went to low-cost countries initially for the labor arbitrage, but in an engineering field, in the manufacturing field, in addition to the labor arbitrage, the whole cost of manufacturing has to be competitive enough, and companies like us and the Indian machine tool fraternity has made an important contribution in this area, where we helped Indian companies build competitive plants without compromising on any of the technology needs. I think that's one of the biggest contribution that we have done. The second aspect is that obviously the service expectations of Indian customers are far more demanding, primarily out of the situation that the operating skills for our equipment are much different than the operating skills of the people operating in other countries, and therefore the support required for such customers is something very unique when it comes to the Indian market, and that's what I believe that Indian machine tool fraternity has addressed very effectively in this area.
So that's also an advantage what Accurate carries.
Yes, definitely. Another very important thing is that today, as we celebrate 60 years, we recall that the people who are at the helm of many companies at some point in time when they started their careers in the shop floor have used one or the other product of Accurate. I still get a very nostalgic feeling when somebody tells me, oh, I used your vernier caliper when I was a quality engineer on the shop floor, or I used your plug gauge. And they also feel very proud that a company that started with simple plug gauges, snap gauges, is offering sophisticated solutions like coordinate metrology, standing, shoulder to shoulder with many Western multinational companies.
This Imtex, we are going to see a theme from Accurate making the Micron.
Yes. So the theme is building of the Micron, and we are telling the entire story of the 60 years journey, because a product like CMM cannot be built with no history of manufacturing, precision manufacturing. So I very proudly say that CMM is a combination of the various product technologies that we built over a period of time, be it a plug gauge, snap gauge, or air gauge, digital readout systems. So all these products kind of transited through in eventually building the machine that we are today showing, which is one of the most sophisticated 5-axis technology that will be demonstrated at the show.
That's great. And I still remember during the last IMTS you had some launch there.
Yes.
So can we expect some launch in Imtex?
So as you know that Industry 4 has been the buzzword for the entire manufacturing spectrum, and essentially what it means is that you have independent manufacturing cells which are managed for the entire operation within the cell itself. So the traditional aspect of somebody manufacturing and somebody checking and then somebody giving the feedback and somebody making a correction are going away with the entire automation within the cell itself, or handling of the information within the cell itself. So this requires that the machines that were installed in a lab before need to come on the shop floor, right inside the machining cell. So taking this into account, we have launched 2 state-of-art machines for inspection on the shop floor. So Enduro and Atal are the 2 solutions that we are showcasing at Imtex this year.
So there are 2 new reasons for you to visit Imtex, that also at Accurate, and we are very privileged to collaborate with Accurate. Thanks for giving us the opportunity, where we are going to bring some live news from Accurate stall in the Machine Maker real-time broadcast, as well as from January 19th the exhibition is going to start. I think you can come and visit Mr. Salunke there. I believe you are going to be there, sir?
Yes, sir. In Hall 3 we have 2 booths in Hall 3, and we are also present in the Industry 4 area. So this year we have Accurate has 3 booths.
3 booths. So 60 years, 3 booths,
yes,
and a lot of launches.
Yes.
So let's meet you all in next couple of days at Imtex. Thank you for your time.
Looking forward.